There was a man named Evan, and most people thought he was strong, not because he had everything figured out, but because he never complained. He carried his pain in silence, as if hiding the struggle made him stronger. But the truth? He was breaking quietly. Every night, when the world stopped moving, Evan sat in his small apartment, feeling like life had forgotten him. He didn't know when the emptiness started, after losing his job, after losing friends, or after losing himself. All he knew was this: it hurt. It hurt deeply. One morning, Evan walked into the bathroom, turned on the light, and looked into the mirror. Really looked. For the first time in a long time, he didn't see a failure. He didn't see a man who had lost everything. He saw someone who was still breathing, still alive, still here. And a quiet voice whispered inside him, "You love everyone, except yourself. Start with you." It hit him harder than anything he'd ever felt, because he realized he had been waiting for the world to care, while he stopped caring about himself. Later that day, he walked outside with no destination, just moving, just breathing. For the first time in months, he noticed life around him: a child laughing, a man playing guitar, an old woman feeding birds. Life didn't look like punishment anymore. It looked fragile, precious. And he remembered a line he once heard: "Tomorrow owes you nothing." So he asked himself, if tomorrow isn't promised, why am I wasting today? As he walked through the park, he saw an older man sitting alone, legs weak, hands trembling. He looked tired, sick, struggling. Evan sat beside him. No words, just silence. Then the man asked softly, "Hard day?" Evan nodded. The man smiled with tired eyes and said, "Every day is hard, when you forget the value of breathing." Evan looked at him, confused. The man continued, "I have a disease eating me alive. Some days I can't walk, some days I can't talk. But today, I'm alive. And that is enough reason to try." Evan froze. Here he was, healthy, breathing, capable, yet drowning in excuses. And this man, this stranger, was fighting for every second of life. Before leaving, the man placed a trembling hand on Evan's arm and said, "Son, you have the gift people like me pray for: time." And he walked away. Slow, painful, but determined. That night, Evan made a promise. Not a New Year's resolution, not a temporary burst of motivation, a contract with himself. I will stop waiting for someone else to save me. I will stop feeling sorry for myself. I will fight for the life I've been given. He wrote down 4 commitments. 1. Love yourself again. 2. Remove what weakens you. 3. Help someone every day. 4. Make every breath count. The next morning, he started small, cleaning his apartment, working out again, smiling at strangers, sending job applications. Some days he fell, some days he broke, some days he wanted to quit. But unlike before, he got back up, because he finally understood. Strength isn't the absence of pain. Strength is refusing to stay down. Weeks later, Evan noticed a teenage boy sitting alone in the park, crying. People walked by, pretending not to see. But Evan couldn't. He sat beside him, just as the old man once sat beside him. No speeches, no advice, just a simple sentence. "I don't know what you're going through, but I'm here, and you're stronger than you think." Slowly, the boy nodded, wiped his tears, breathed again. And in that moment, Evan learned. Sometimes helping someone else is exactly what heals you. Months passed. Life still had storms. But Evan walked differently now, with purpose, with gratitude, with fire. He wasn't waiting for motivation. He was creating it. He wasn't asking why life was unfair. He was building the strength to handle it. He wasn't drowning in loneliness. He was lifting others, and in doing so, lifting himself. He realized everyone struggles, everyone suffers, but not everyone chooses to rise. And on the day he finally got a new job offer, he didn't celebrate the paycheck. He celebrated the man he had become, a man who chose to live, a man who chose to rise, a man who chose himself. Evan's story isn't about luck. It's not about miracles. It's about a decision, the decision to stop running and start living. So wherever you are, whatever storm you're facing, remember this: you are still breathing, you're still alive, and that is enough reason to try again. Someone didn't make it today, but you did. Make it count. Make your mark. Keep fighting. Keep living. Choose your life, because it's the only one you'll ever get.